So it was my first year ever hunting public land. I put in a lot of time scouting, put some minerals and some cameras out, and quite a few places. And I got into this one spot where there was quite a few really nice mature bucks, and I felt pretty good about it. I was just going to spend my time there, the time that I had on the weekends, because by the time you drive to where you're going on some of these public spots and walk all the way in there, you really need like quite a bit of time to do that. So I just focused all my efforts on this one area, and I think it was about my fourth sit. I was looking for a northwest wind, and the northwest winds just weren't lining up with the Saturdays that I was gonna go out there and hunt. So I ended up taking a Friday half day from work and heading out. So when I got in there, I tore down a southwest wind set, and then hung it in this northwest wind set. So there was this one particular deer that I was pretty sure was living in this clear cut, the one I ended up shooting, that I had lots of pictures of, and I just for some reason knew that was probably the deer I was going to see. So I got the setup, sat down, winds blowing right in my face, perfect setup, felt really confident about it, and I think I was only sitting for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and the deer showed up. I kept saying it was a 135-inch 8-point. I think we can get a little eager on scoring a deer by picture until you get your hands on it and really know what it is. But the deer ended up scoring 125 with a broken brow, and I'm thinking with the brow it probably would have been 128. Didn't change my perspective on the deer at all. I was really proud of that deer. It's at the taxidermist right now, but it was a great mature deer for public land, especially my first one. So.
Starting to rain. I might have to put the camera away till it quits. But I'm in on the edge of this 35-year-old clear cut. A little older, but it gets a little thicker down there towards this bottom side. And I got a real thick edge right here. And I'm in an inside corner. I'm just about 80 yards into this clear cut. There's kind of a little opening right here. But there's a bunch of oaks up here on this ridge. Some big rubs up in the oaks, but I think that's a lot of nighttime sign. So I opted to come down here on this pinch. I could see a buck moving through here, thinking he's hidden in the daylight. So see, getting a little wintry mix right now, but it's Friday, October 30th. Here for an afternoon hunt, about a half mile in, and I've got some really big deer on camera in here. So I'm looking to get in the 130s today, hopefully. PA public land. I've had a couple less than productive sits. Kind of getting a taste of this big woods hunting. Not quite like the private I'm used to. Seeing a lot of deer, but I'll tell you what, if you have the patience and the persistence, there's some big deer to be killed in here. Hope it pays off. Confidence is high tonight. So I like the spot. Wind's good. Meh. Dead right there. I got a second. I don't know what happened. Right here, I got him. Pull like 15 yards. I think I shot behind his heart, below his lungs. And he was just meandering. I got another arrow at 40. He ducked. I hit him in the spine. He dropped right there. He's dead. Tagged out by the way. This is about the third or fourth sit I've ever sat public land, and I did a lot of homework this year. I probably put about 70 miles on my boots scouting and running cameras, and I found this little honey hole of a spot. There's quite a few nice bucks in here. I knew I was going to shoot this one if it came out, but I got pictures of them in September, and sometimes you're so tempted to hunt all the big sign, and I came in here with so much confidence in this spot, but there's hardly any buck sign in here, really any sign at all, except for there was 2 scrapes right here, and that's it. But all the sign up where the oaks are, I was figuring was probably nighttime stuff, and a lot of the sign pointed down into here, into this 30-year-old cut, and I found a little inside corner. There's a log landing up there, and this kind of opens up in here. It's kind of like an inside corner that opens up into this clear cut and kind of points towards those oaks. So I was off the oaks a little bit, and sure enough, he came right to those 2 scrapes, and I couldn't be happier with my first public land deer. It's a great deer, but I gotta get all my stuff together, and I gotta get some help probably getting him out of here. We're quite a ways back, but yep, pretty pumped about this. One track mind.